Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be looking at the Sh Monsterarts Godzilla 2000 Millennium Special Color version. And to start things off, we'll just take a look at the box really quick. Got a cool picture of the figure on the front, has all the information on what it is. It's got the rip design on this Sh Monsterarts box with a purple background. This side has a picture of the figure looking towards you. The back, it's got a bunch of different positions, basically shows you what the figure can do, how it's articulated. Nothing on this side, and then all of the legal stuff on the bottom. And on the top, just has Godzilla. So, that out of the way, let's take a look at the figure itself. And to start things off, if you guys don't know, this is based off of the Yuji Sakai sculpt for Godzilla 2000, not the actual suit for Godzilla 2000, which it makes it look a lot different. I honestly prefer the actual suit model over this one, but since Yuji Sakai makes these, he sculpts these SH Monster figures, I'm assuming either they let him sculpt his own, or when they asked him to make an SH Monster Arts, he just made his own anyways. But I still enjoy the figure. I only got it because of the special color version. And by the special color version, it is painted like the 2002 2003 Kiryu Goji instead of the 2000 Millennium Godzilla. So that is the difference, just to get that off right off the bat there. Other than that, we can just take a look at the figure itself. We'll look at the detail here. And as you would expect from an SH Monsterarts figure, it is sculpted really nicely. You can definitely see all of the details and hard work put into the sculpt of this. Everything is super ragged and rigid like this concept was originally supposed to look. Everything looks awesome. Super menacing looking Godzilla. I do believe that 2000, this model was inspired by 62, and you can kind of see that in the way it looks. Hands look really good. I'm gonna look at the face here. You can just see all of that. Everything in the mouth is sculpted in and painted like he actually, either they painted his teeth red on purpose, or it's supposed to look like he took a bite out of something. I know he's got blood in his mouth, but that looks really cool. Each eye is a little different. This one's kind of looking up, where this one's looking a little bit more forward. I don't know if they did that on purpose or if that's just mine. See the chest there and the neck. Just looks a really menacing Godzilla. And then underneath the tail here, everything is sculpted. This thing just looks awesome. All the details come in really nicely. And we'll get on to its articulation, because there's no accessories with this one. Just about everything moves. Your SH Monsterarts articulation. You can see the neck here has multiple spots where it moves, so you can kind of get it to look around, and it goes up and down right there. And then this big joint right here to get a more range of movement, so he can look really far down. And this is about as far as he looks up, so he's always kind of looking down at the ground, but that's not really a problem. Of course, his mouth opens and closes, and then you can kind of get the head to move side to side as well. And then at the waist, it moves up and down a little bit, and then turns a little bit like this, but all the spikes and spines back here really kind of block it because of how large they are. His arms, in and out, kind of a ball joint. Also really limited by the way it's sculpted, but that can't be helped. And then he's double jointed at the elbow, so you can get pretty good movement like that. And then, of course, those go side to side. And then his wrists move around like this. So good range of motion on the arms. The legs, they can move back about that far and up about that far. So good movement there. They just are really stiff in certain spots. So you just gotta be careful about that. Make sure you're moving in a way it's supposed to be. And then they'll go in and out about that far. And then kind of spins a little bit here. The knee's double jointed as well, as you can tell, right on top and bottom. And then the ankles move a little bit. Not a whole lot, but you can get some movement because they do move right here and right here. So that helps the movement a little bit. Just because of the way it's sculpted, so much is limited by its flaps and things like that. And then, of course, the tail is fully articulated. All these are individual, so you can get this to go in whatever way you want. And it does hold its shape relatively well compared to some of the other tails in the SH Monsterarts, but it is still kind of loose, so it will fall down after a while, or if you force it. So, articulation is awesome, as you can expect. And let's get into some comparisons now. Here he is with the Chogokin Kiryu 2002, because this is the way he's painted. Here he is with the Bandai Godzilla 2000 and Orga, and then the Bandai Creations Godzilla 2000. And here he is next to the Banpresto Godzilla 2003, which, yet again, just to see how he's supposed to be painted. He's painted with the silver spines and the more gray color palette, whereas the original suit's green. So that's the SH Monsterarts Godzilla 2000 Millennium Special Color version. I really do enjoy this figure. It was actually probably my first actual SH Monsterarts figure next to my baby Godzilla, but I don't really incorporate that because it's just so small. I definitely recommend you guys going and picking this up as soon as you can, because the older these figures become, the harder they are to find, the more expensive they become. I got this for about $60 because the spine on top here was broken off, even though it just became unglued, so all I have to do is glue it back in. And that's really it. Keep your eye out for one of these, and as always, you guys have a great day.